Hello and welcome to Reema's Garden. I am Reema Gopalan. This is What's in Your Pot series, and today we are going to talk about humic acid. Have you heard of humic acid? Do you know what it is? Let's have a quick look. Many a times people are often confused when it comes to humic acids. Is it a fertilizer? If not, what exactly is it? Humic acids are best classified as soil conditioners, making poor soils good and making good soils excellent. These acids work best as they are applied in conjunction with fertilizers, creating an ideal growing condition. They complement fertilizers, resulting in more efficient use of the fertilizer and the cost required in its use. Humic acids work in conjunction with fertilizers. Although humic acids are not fertilizers, they may be added to complement any fertilizer prescription. While the fertilizers are analyzed with respect to their content of NPK, that is nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, humic acids are measured on the basis of their humus content. Some of the most common substances we collectively refer as humus includes fulvic acid, humic acid and humin. Now what's a fulvic acid? Fulvic acid is a yellow-brown humic substance that is soluble in water under all pH conditions and is of low molecular weight. Humic acid is dark brown humic substance that is soluble in water only at a higher soil pH values and is of greater molecular weight than fulvic acid. Humic acid may remain for centuries in undisturbed soil. Whereas a humin is a humic substance that is not soluble in water at any pH and has a high molecular weight and is never found in base extracted humic acid product. Here's some of the major advantages of humic acid, or why you should use humic acids in the first place. The first one is it increases nutritional uptake. The most prominent and the well-known benefit of humic acid, or for that matter even fulvic acid, is how they increase the nutrient uptake in plants. This is why they make such an excellent soil amendment, and it's why they pair so wonderfully with fertilizers. Without humic acids present, some of the nutrients provided by fertilizers become inaccessible to plants. So money is lost and plant health suffers. Thus humic acids are vital for both the health of plants and for growers' economic well-being. There are two methods by which humic acids increase the nutrient uptake. One is through foliar spray and the second one is through soil applications. The second advantage of humic acid is that it decreases the toxin intake. Now humic acids just don't make the nutrients more available, they also chelate the harmful toxins in the soil, preventing them from entering the plant. See, when it comes to humic acids, you have to understand it is their molecular structure that is so valuable and that makes them so good. Okay, so the chelation, the property of chelation is their USP. So this benefit is particularly important in today's soil environments where countless toxins have been introduced over many years, namely pesticides and heavy metals. These pollutants degrade the soil quality without proper remediation. They continue to degrade crop health and volume. These toxic molecules are captured by humic molecules and locked up. Unlike nutrients, they are not uptaken by the plants and eventually they are flushed away. This vital process keeps plants healthier in today's increasingly challenging growing environments. The next advantage of humic acid is that it increases water retention. Another most important advantage of humic acid is that it improves microbial growth. One of the most noticeable and impactful benefits of humic acids is their impact on microbial populations on the soil. Scientists are increasingly realizing how important a healthy microbe is to soil environments, and many bacteria populations have been decimated by poor soils and pesticides. So it is imperative that we restore their population. Okay. Humic acids aid the growth of microbial populations in two primary ways. First, they provide a source of carbon which serves as a food source for microbes. Secondly, due to their large size, they provide a source for microflora to colonize. So essentially, humic acids provide food and shelter to beneficial microbes, which explains why microbial populations flourish in the presence of humic acids. And the last on our list is it improves overall soil structure. Although humic acid has a negative charge, it carries both positive and negative charges, and it has a very large molecular size. Because of these properties, humic acids are able to bond to all soil particles, which creates necessary space for microbes and healthy root growth. This is especially noticeable in high clay and compacted soils where soil particles are bound tightly together. Humic molecules are even capable of standing clay particles on end, which allows more space and water penetration. Further, they remove salts from clay, which restores a negative charge from the clay particles, forcing them apart. So this was all about the advantages of humic acid. So just to give you a complete glimpse of it, whatever be your soil, so if your soil is a sandy soil, this humic acid will help you with water retention, improve the soil texture, and increase the nutritive value of the soil due to the cation exchange capacity of it. And so it helps in sandy soil, and as I have just mentioned, it helps with the clay soil as well. So whatever be the type of soil that you are using, humic acid is very, very, very helpful. Is humic acid worth the time, money and the energy you have spent on procuring them? Having said that, let's quickly look at the cost benefit analysis. Humic acid works best in an agricultural setup where you have a farm or a large scale gardening or landscaping. It is not necessary or required for container gardening. But if you have like a backyard or a big lawn or a big landscape, or you are into farming, I would highly recommend you to use humic acids. Thank you.